So now that we've talked about drill-through filters, the concept of bookmarking should come pretty naturally. Now consider a case like this, where we've got a dashboard and we've been filtering and exploring it in different ways. In this case, we noticed that Q4 sales were particularly strong in the Portland market. What we can do is activate our bookmarks pane from the View tab and create a new bookmark to lock in this view, lock in the filter settings, and name it Q4 Portland Sales. What that will allow us to do is link any other object in our file, in our report, back to this specific view. So no matter what the current filter settings are on that page, they would recalibrate to match how those filters were defined when the bookmark was created. So a really useful and relevant case study for using bookmarks is something like this. You could create a new page in your report specifically dedicated to something like key insights and recommendations. And this is where you could capture those findings that you've uncovered as you've been exploring your data. So in this case, our second insight says Portland sales were strong in Q4, led by high top ebony and red wing brands. And then what we've done is insert those buttons, those little eye info icons, and we've linked them to specific report bookmarks using the object action properties. So this creates incredible opportunities, not just to present data, not just to show charts and graphs, but to build a story and actually create a meaningful narrative from that raw data. Because at the end of the day, that's what analytics is all about. It's not about writing code, it's not about crunching numbers, it's not about memorizing formula syntax. It's about deriving meaning and context from the data, and more importantly, using it to make real change. So I absolutely love the bookmarks feature. Let's head back to our Power BI report and try this out in our AdventureWorks dashboard. All right, so there are a number of places where we could potentially use bookmarks here, but as a demo, let's create a button or a bookmark that links from our executive summary straight to our product detail page. And we're not going to do anything fancy in this case. We're not going to pre-filter to any specific view because we already have that drill through functionality in place. But let's head to our product detail tab. We're going to go into view, show the bookmarks pane, and all we need to do is add a bookmark from here. And let's go ahead and double click to name it. Product detail, just to match the name of the tab. And for now, it's as simple as that. We can close that bookmarks pane. We can go back to our executive summary. And let's create a little bit of space right down here beneath our matrix. And we're going to add a button and a little text box that basically says, okay, if you're interested in this product level info, then click this link and I'll drive you straight to even more product detail on that second tab. So what we're going to do here is head to the Home tab. We're going to insert a text box first, and got a lot of stuff, so it's kind of tough to manage our shapes at this point. There we go. And let's just type something like view product detail. And I'm going to make it bold, italic, maybe a size 18. Okay, details don't really matter here. And we're just going to drag it kind of right under here beneath that matrix view. And because we can't link a text box to a bookmark, there's no actions pane here that we can use. We'll just need to insert something else, whether it's a shape or an image or a button. So buttons give us some interesting options. We've got arrows, back buttons, info buttons, help buttons, and so on. So let's go with this little info box here and just click and drag it right next to our text that says view product detail there. And now we get this action drop down in the visualizations pane that popped up when we selected the object. And within the actions drill down, we can activate it and say this is a bookmark, and the bookmark that we want to drive to is our product detail bookmark. And that's it. We have set up and enabled our bookmark. All we need to do to test it is Control click, and there we go. Takes us right to our bookmark page, And remember that back button that was created when we added that drill through filter automatically? Well, if you select it and look at the pane, you can see that automatically an action has been activated, and in this case it's a back button. So we don't need to create a new one here. We can reuse this one. It'll take us right back to our executive summary. So again, yet another example of a really powerful yet intuitive tool in Power BI. And you'll see this time and time again. Once you develop those fundamental skills and understand how this tool is working, which if you've stuck with the course up to this point, I hope you have, then you've got some incredible power at your fingertips here. Speaking of which, next up I'm going to give you a little taste of parameters, which are going to take things to a whole new level. Stay tuned.